How do you make professional looking cover artwork for your music, singles, albums, and EPs? That's what we're going over in today's video. What's up, guys? This is Omar with No Nonsense Music Marketing, the #1 place for music business and industry advice online. If you are not subscribed already, click that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you get updates on every new video that we come out with. And today we have a good one. So we have promoted for tens of thousands of artists across all different genres. And of course, there's one thing they have in common. There's many things they have in common, but one thing for sure is that all of their albums and singles and music that they come out with has to have artwork, has to have cover artwork. So there's a few different routes that people go with. If you're not more naturally inclined, sometimes you may just want to have somebody do it for you. We have options for that. If you go on our website and look at our product section, you can see people who do cover artwork. But there are other options available if you want to try to do it yourself. So one tool that we really like to use is Kapwing. So we don't personally do these services for artists quite yet. If we do, you will see that option on our website, omarmc.com. But whenever we're making artwork for something that we have, projects that we have, or playlists, or sometimes we'll do album cover artwork. But Kapwing makes this super easy, like very, very easy. There is a free tier for this. So this does have a free option. There will be some caveats with the free option, like there may be watermarks or things like that, but it's something that you definitely want to try out, because if you're just going with a service that's 100% free, you're going to lose a lot of the functionality that you need to make professional artwork. So I believe there's plans as cheap as like $20 a month, something like that, that you can create endless cover artwork. So if you want to make them for other people, if it's something that you have a natural eye for, maybe something you want to look into. But to start, if you've never been inside of Kapwing, you can start with a blank canvas. And obviously for album covers, we want the 1:1 ratio. That's a square. And Kapwing is also really good because you can search images directly on here, search royalty-free images directly inside of Kapwing. You don't have to go to a different website and worry about, royalties and copyrights and all that stuff. You can go directly in here, click on plugins. You can use Unsplash. You can use Pexels, Pixabay. And these are all, again, sites that you don't have to worry about the rights for them. So let's just use Unsplash for this one. And let's just pretend that we're doing a minimal album artwork. All right, so that picture's in there. Now, there's a couple different ways that we can crop this. You can just click and drag it up and then have it cover that 1:1 area, that square, or you can come in here, hit crop, do the 1:1 that way, and then just click and drag it to the corners as well. So let's just drag it up, drag it down. Now let's say we wanted to get more advanced. We can actually use the erase tool on this, hit remove the background, give it a second, but then we have a perfect background removal right there. So I'm not going to do that for this one, but if you wanted to grab any specific part of an image, you can actually just use that neat tool and it'll remove the background for you. All right, so let's just say, though, for instance, this was something we wanted. This was our final piece, and we just need to add some text. We just come to the text section, add header text. And let's say we have multiple layers. We can move this backwards in the layers. We can move it frontwards in the layer, or forward in the layer, I should say. We can change the color of the text, the outline of the text to make it look professional. You can let's call this album. Yeah, let's call it good album. There we go. See, this red line here tells us if we're centered or not. All the tools on this, and we don't work for Kapwing or anything. If we do have an affiliate link, we'll stick it in the description section. But last I checked, their affiliate program was actually closed. So this is truly just something that we think is a good product and we think is a good idea. So this red line will tell you if it's centered or not. You can, to make it bigger, you can just click and drag it, or you can come over here to this section and make it bigger or smaller. If it's something, let's say you dragged in something that you want to keep the aspect ratio for, which is again that 1:1 or 16:9, 9:16 aspect ratio, you can lock the ratio so that when you're dragging it, making it bigger, it keeps the same aspect ratio. If we want to make this, let's say we want to make this look a little fancier. All right, so we got it in our middle here, and we want to add an effect. We can add a drop shadow, and a lot of times it'll make something it'll stick out a bit more, look a bit better. You can have the shadow color be all different shades. You can have it blur. You can change the distance, the rotation, so on and so forth. And Kapwing is also a video editor too. So if you wanted to make short videos, I'd say personally, for me, if I'm editing longer videos or our team is editing longer videos, I like to have that hardware on the laptop or the desktop because it just does go a bit faster in the uploading process. Like if you have a big video, trying to upload it all online might be a headache, but it still works. Like you still can edit videos, long form videos inside of Kapwing if you want to. For short form videos, anything 3 minutes and under or 5 minutes and under even, definitely a great option for editing videos as well. But for our album cover here, let's say, we don't want to jazz it up anymore, but if we wanted to, we could change the filtering on this. We could make it all these different filters. If we want to change the that adjustment, make it brighter, change the contrast, change the saturation, the blur, all that we can do inside of Kapwing. And then when we want to export it, we just hit this export button. You can change how the full HD, 1920 by 1920. You got HD, standard definition, and auto, and it'll give you out the image. And you can also share projects with people by hitting the share button and collaborating on different things. But a very, very all in the box solution for album covers, single covers, EP covers, so on and so forth. There's also elements in here, like you can add emojis directly in here. You can add shapes. You can color those shapes. They have some templates here. So a lot of great stuff for creating videos and images all in one box. That's why it's well worth the price. If you're looking for something that you're going to be doing a lot of, like let's say you're going to be making more than 5 singles a year, 10 singles a year, it may be worth it to just go learn yourself, not use a cheap tool that doesn't have as many features, especially that remove the background feature. That's a big one. Like it just does it for you. With artists that aren't coming out with as much music, maybe you just want to pay somebody to do three of these per year and you don't really need to pay for it every month. That's an option too. You can hit the link in the description section or anywhere around this video, wherever you're watching this, to find those people that can make the albums for you. But there's an option for everybody in this. So if you're not subscribed already, click that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you get updates on every new video that we drop. Leave us a comment with anything you think we missed, or if you want us to do another tutorial with Kapwing, we can do that. We'll catch you in the next video.